back to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth,
And this is Alayna.
and we're here today to give you sort of our library haul and weekend reads all rolled into one. So we're going to start with Alayna's books. She has some really fun things to show you. And what is that?
Woof wow.
Woof a wow. It's Hot Diggity Dog, book 3.
Woof wow.
And they say woof a wow, yeah.
Yeah,
This
they
is
turned
called
into
Ready,
dogs.
Set, Dogs. Yes, those two girls turn into what?
Dogs.
Dogs. These
Which the apartment have.
And that's right. Their apartment is not allowed to have dogs, so they never got to have pet dogs like they wanted. But now they turn into dogs, so that's all right. What's the next one? Bobcats.
Bobcat.
Show them
Bobcat.
Bobcats.
Because I have a cat named Boo, and she's really good.
She's not really good, but she has a cat named Boo.
Yeah, but when she gets angry at me, she sometimes scratches me. Gets all close to my face or hurts me.
Because you put your face up in her face. What's the next book, kiddo? What is it? What is it? What's it called?
Woodpecker.
Woodpeckers. Good job. And they're birds. And what do they eat?
They eat trees.
Yeah,
Woodpeckers
basically.
on trees.
They do. They peck on trees. All right. The next one is.
Woodpeckers.
No, the next one is.
Porcupine.
Porcupines. She loves the nonfiction books, guys. What's the next one? Do you know what that one is?
Army.
Arma. Look at it.
Armadillos.
There you go. Armadillos. Oops, you dropped one. Get it quick. You can get 10 books from the children's section of our library at a time, so we do. What's the next one?
I don't know.
You don't know. What is that?
Bats.
Bats. All right, the next one.
One time, there were bats crawling around in the top face like how we checked. There were bats crawling around, and they couldn't go to sleep because they were too noisy and squeaking at me. I couldn't go to sleep with
We live in an old church building, and some of the old vents are to the point where the bats that live in the attic figured out how to get into the vents. And she's telling you that there were a couple of bats in one of those vents a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking to her, and she couldn't go to sleep. All right, what's that one?
I don't know, but
It's called Rosie Revere Engineer. So it's a girl engineer. We're super excited. What's that one?
The girl who doesn't brush her hair.
The girl who wouldn't brush her hair. It's about Alayna. Next one. The girl who could hear.
Colors.
The girl who could hear colors. We saw an episode of Elmo's World or something the other day, maybe the Furchester Hotel. Anyway, that had someone that had synesthesia. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Anyway, that tastes sounds and hears colors and all that stuff. And we thought that was really cool. So when she saw this, she wanted to pick it up. And then what's your last book?
It's about the robot and the cat.
And the title is Alayna. The title is what?
I don't.
Boy
Boy
plus
robot.
bot. Good. Boy plus bot. And those are all of Alayna's books.
Oh, and sometimes I watch Ryan toy videos.
Okay, thank you. That's all, right? Okay, so now let's do Mommy's books real quick. I got the Sherlock Holmes collection BBC video that they had, the DVD. It's got 5 of the classic 60s Sherlock Holmes episodes. I also got the Step Diet book, Count Steps, Not Calories, Lose Weight and Keep It Off Forever. I'm just going to peruse over that one. That really loud, annoying, squeaky noise is the tricycle that she just went and got on. So that's what that is. We also have Charlene Harris's Dead Until Dark. It's the first in the True Blood series. I liked the first, I've seen the first 3 seasons of the show. I liked it well enough. Thought I'd check out the books, and they just got the series in. So, you know, a decade after the fact. But hey, I'm going to read it. I also got Diabetes What to Eat, Your Complete Guide to Eating What You Love. This is a Better Homes and Gardens uh, recipe book, basically. It has tips and tricks and all that stuff. And I don't officially have diabetes, but I do have to watch my blood sugar because I have hyperglycemia. My blood sugar goes too low, and I have to really watch and make sure I'm eating basically on a diabetic diet to keep my blood sugar where it needs to be. So I'm going to check that out. I also got Dad's book of awesome science experiments, 30 inventive experiments to excite the whole family, and Alayna and I are going to go through that. And then the last book I picked up was The History and Mystery of the World's Greatest Unsolved Ciphers from Ancient Egypt to Online Secret Societies by Craig P. Bauer. This is basically research because ciphers are part of Subject. Um, they were going to be a huge part, and now that I'm writing it, I'm not actually sure what part they play, but I thought I would read this and check it out and hopefully kind of be more clear with myself on how I'm going to use those in the story. So there is that. That's all the books that we got. I am going to start everything that I just showed you in my pile is going to basically be my weekend reads, and everything that Alayna showed you, most of them are going to be weekend reads as well. We'll probably get this batch finished by Monday or Tuesday night and then be taking her back to the library to get more books because we read about 15 to 20 of her books in a week, which is great, but it's still a lot of books that we go through. I'm really impressed with the fact that she remembered the stuff that happened in the first 2 books for that Hot Diggity Dog series, honestly, because it's been about a month since we got the last one. Anyway, I do have a couple of other things. She's on the bike behind me. I do have a couple of other things that I've been reading, but I didn't do an official weekend reads for you guys, basically because I started The Girl in 6E and I've read a chapter. I started Since You've Been Gone and I read 2 pages. I'm listening to the Boys on audiobook. That's by Neil Gaiman. And I've got about 30 minutes into the 11 and a half hour audiobook. I started the Tales of the Other World, which is a book I've read previously and absolutely loved by Kelly Armstrong. It's a short story book. I started it, and the narrator had me so bored and annoyed and frustrated that even listening at double speed, I got about 10 minutes in and went, nope, and had to put it away. So I'm doing more writing than anything else this weekend, but this stack is basically weekend reads. She's not over here. I can pick that up. Is basically our weekend reads and what we're doing next week for books. And if you've seen anything you want to make sure that we do reviews on, or you want to chat about in the comments or whatever, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Chat it up. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Sorry, it's a little scattered. She is over there playing ball now because she doesn't remember the rules that we talked about 10 minutes ago. She's almost 5. Thank you. That's all we've got for you guys today. If you want to say anything, like I said, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll talk to you.